Hello, welcome. My name is Governor. Uh, Welcome to ICU. I'm glad that you joined up. Just to let you know exactly what ICU is a place or an environment that promotes love, learning, and communication to fight fear, ignorance, and isolation. Um, if you find yourself dealing in fear or dealing with problems and not knowing how to solve them and not really having anyone to talk to solve them, you've come to the right place because this is where you can meet individuals and build to learn how to handle a problem. And it's all done in love. Um, ICU really is all about you, the individual. It's about you sharing you looking for whatever it is that you want and need in life, and then you finding your purpose by finding opportunities to provide what it is that makes you unique. Like, we want you to find what makes you unique, or if you feel different, that's what we want you to share. What is it that makes you different? Because what is it that makes you different is what it is that makes you unique, and that's what we care about. uh, You can see my face. You don't have to show your face. You have to use your real name. We want you to be able to create a pseudonym or a nickname or a title that fits how you see yourself, and then allow you to govern yourself how you see yourself, and an opportunity to be a creator and create who it is that you want to be, or how it is that you would like to be perceived. um, we're looking to build like-minded social groups to where we get together, maybe partake in some enlightenment or spirits or what have you, watch movies, listen to music, talk and build, and do things that we like to do with other people that like to do them, that may be different from us, but we share this common bond. And it just allows us to build relationships that can just help us grow, and that can help us get past how it is that we see ourselves and how it is that we see others. We start to look for the person on the inside of individuals, because that is the thing that we want individuals to appreciate about ourselves. Now, you may see the word enlightened thrown around a lot, and to be enlightened is just to be informed, to just know what is going on, and to always be in search of light, to not be in darkness. What is light? Light is love. Like, these things to be uh was this the Illuminati? Yes, 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 yes. I'm a member of the Illuminati. You know why? Because I'm illuminated. That means I'm in the know. Like, I'm not afraid of knowledge and wisdom. Like, to be afraid is to be in a sense of fear, to be in a sense of ignorance. Like, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is all in the hands of the beholder. So it's whatever it is that you want to do with knowledge and wisdom and understanding that will govern your life, because everything is all about you. It's not about me, it's about you. And you are just doing me a great deal of service by being part of ICU, because you're making my dream come true. And so that's why I strive to be the best member. I strive to learn the most about other individuals so that I can learn the most about myself, and so that I can be the best me by providing myself opportunities to share myself. That's how I grow. That's how we grow. I mean, you'll learn whatever it is that, you know. But once again, welcome. Just, you can check my pictures out. I study Kabbalah. I'm a life coach. I wrote a book on relationships. So if you have any problems dealing with the opposite sex and want to know more, I'm more than willing to sit down and build with you, whether it be through video, online chat, however you see fit. I live in love and not in fear. Um, and as a life coach, I just help people devise plans to achieve the goals that they want in life, give them the proper perspective so that they can see things in a manner to where it allows them to address problems and overcome them and move forward, but move forward in a direction that is toward their goal and purpose in life, and not just be doing things aimlessly. Um, Other than that, I'm married, father of three, If you want to know, because this is ICU and I can share my beliefs, I am a firm believer in polygamy. Um, don't understand why other people aren't more a firm believer of it, considering that there's people that believe in homosexuality. I just believe in polygamy just for the simple fact that I don't understand why should it be socially acceptable for a man to go out, make multiple families, not be with these women, but have to financially support them, have kids that don't have a father figure, and some have their last name, some don't have their last name, but he's paying for them, but he doesn't have no control in raising them, and they end up growing and hating them, and then they end up becoming a detriment to society. Why? Because he doesn't have the opportunity to take care of multiple families, which is what he should be able to do. If a man has 3 women that he has children by, he needs to marry all 3 of them. They need to have all their last name, same last name. All those kids need to have the same last name. Why? So that they can govern themselves as a family, because it is the most critical part of a civilization. If you have broken family units, which is a thing that we have here in America, then you see the representation of just how it flows throughout society. And if you can quit on being a parent, or you can quit on the person that you have created life with, what in the world won't you quit on? What in the world will you stand for if you're not willing to stand for and by what it is that you personally created? Without you, this would not have been created. So you should be able to be held accountable and be allowed to marry them, and actually be forced by society to do so, since society forces you to pay for them. And if you don't pay for them, if you don't pay your child support, your ass is going to jail. So I believe, just by pure logic and reasoning, that to promote some type of moral standard and to make people govern themselves accordingly, since it's obvious that they need a push, hey, you have to marry them, since you have to pay for them, and they have to all have your last name, so that we can know who can be held accountable for their behavior later on in the future. Not, I don't know my dad, not, I don't know why I'm crazy, not, I don't know none of this, and I don't know none of that. That's not an excuse. You should know, since you were made by somebody and that person made you, all of those things should have been explained. So, with all that being said, I still love my children. I love my wife. I love hiking. I love riding. I love ancient aliens. I believe in ancient aliens. I believe everything in the past were really either, one, they were just extraterrestrials, or two, they were time travelers, because we can already travel through time. We don't know that we can travel through time yet, but we can travel through time, and we do it, and we go back in the past, and we share technology from the future back and forth. It just happens. And all these different multiverses and all these things, they're all just accumulated because we travel through time. And it just you just have to understand and think about that there was technology in the past that exists in the future. And in the future, every movie tells you that we go back in time. Why? Just the same reason why there are scientists on the news now that's telling you by 2045 machines will be more technically advanced than humans, and they'll be able to govern themselves, and they'll be in control, and we won't. So by 2045, we're going to have to go back in time to defeat the machines. It's in every single movie. We have to defeat these machines. We have time travel. Just trust me on it. You'll find out. Aliens are real. They're about to tell us. We're going to fight a war. Why? Because we don't know who aliens are. Even if we think that we suspect that you're alien, we're going to burn your ass at the stake. How is it all going to start? With Mexico. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And why should all of this surprise you? Because guess what? I'm going to show you something real quick. But in this movie, I did it in 10 minutes. See this? This is Air Max. Okay? See my hair? Look at that. See this? Don't judge a book by its cover. I am the creator of the site that you're looking at this on. Don't judge a book by its cover. And that's all that I want you to understand. I would never judge you about how it is that you look. I don't care. Nobody's going to care. We only care about who you are on the inside. And that is what you That is your character, and you should be able to stand by it. And what you will learn is how to be able to build strength, because you will start to learn to know who you are. And if you know who you are, who the hell can tell you wrong? Because guess what? It's your world, it's your universe. You created it all. It's all you. So with all that being said, I'm gonna show you the handshake for becoming a member, so that when I see you and I give you your member card, you'll know to do the handshake. This is it. You go pound, you go this way, and you point up. Why? Members don't go straight. Why don't we go straight? Because if you just go straight, you're never gonna go nowhere, but just straight. We go this way. Why? Because that's how you get to the top. You got to go that way. The best at the top level. We play on the top level. We want to be on the top of the mountain. I love hiking. Why? Because I feel like I'm on top of the world. Why? Because I want to be on top of the world. I tell my kids, we're going to be astronauts when we grow up. And where do astronauts go? That way. We always go up. We're always striving to be better. Know better, do better. That's all that we strive to do, baby. Love, learning, communication. Can I get a whatever? Let me get a power up to that. Love, learning, and communication. No fear, no ignorance, no isolation. Only thing you got to do is share. Talk. Share your thoughts. Why you think like that? Learn what's going on. Learn why you think like you learn, why you think and what you do. And watch what happens. Watch your dreams come true. Because you'll recognize what your dreams are. And then you'll see them happen.